Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Socially Distant Podcast, episode 51. It was a long road coming to get this one underway for you, but we are here. Hey, we are ready to go.
We are here.
Oh my gosh, words. I am here always with my boys, Trent and Dylan. Boys, we made it. Finally, it was a rough 23 minutes, but we're here. How are you boys doing today?
I mean, through the technical difficulties, I am good. I am mediocre at best through those technical difficulties. But yeah, how you doing, Dylan?
Doing pretty good. We made it through.
We did get the cast started off and going, so
we
that's
got
all
it.
That matters.
Awesome.
As long as we're all here.
True. Gotta hit the sponsors before we start, as always.
True that. We missed them last week, I realized.
Mm-hmm. CartoonClothing.com. Cartoon Clothing on Etsy. Make sure you go to Interesting Investing on YouTube and Instagram. Shout out RecoverX.com. Code Big Sugar, BIGSHUGGA for 15% at check off. Boom. And Sherwin Williams. Go to Sherwin Williams. Hit up Big Boy, Jack, Gator, Egan for all your paint needs. And we're in the clear.
Shout out Nice Axe Brewster.
Yeah,
Cody
Nice
Brewster.
Axe Brewster.
If you want a handmade blade, hit up our man Cody.
Yes. Check out his Instagram. He's got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of unique stuff. Knives, blades. He could probably make just about anything if you ask for it, and he could get his hands on the materials.
I saw he was making bottle openers and
yeah, they were cool.
Shit. And yeah, dude, he can do a lot of stuff.
No, he's really good. Oh yeah, we talked. I think we said it last week. I'd love to get him on here and talk to him, especially about the show.
Mm.
Yes,
it'd be dope.
Forged in fire.
My sister's show comes out, I think, next week.
Yes, that's right. Do you know how she did? How far she made it?
Yeah, I do.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Legally, I don't think I could.
That's wild. I feel like hearing from your voice it wasn't good, but I'm not gonna say any.
Don't comment. Don't comment, Dylan.
Don't comment, Dylan. Don't comment, Dylan.
Yeah,
you can't
don't
get no
comment on that
here.
one.
But that's exciting.
That's awesome, though. I know,
Forceville.
I know, really.
Getting on TV.
I'm just over here munching on Timbits as my dinner dessert, so excuse my full mouth, but they are good.
That's a good dessert.
Mm-hmm. No, but really, though, shout out Forceville, like you said. Even though, it sucks that Cody got eliminated, the first one on the show, but he was on a fucking TV show for, a hobby that he picked up and is, trying to, turn into a career.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's so cool.
It's fucking badass.
I know. No, it is. It's fucking awesome. What? Crazy shit.
My sister didn't start grooming dogs until, I want to say she was 20 years old. She had been graduated for a couple of years.
Really?
It might just be in the blood.
Yeah.
Because of my mom. Maybe I should treat up.
Dylan, I bet you pick up a dog, you're just a natural groomer. You know exactly what to do. You just start grooming it immediately. You're just yo, easy.
Put a dog and a hose in front of Dylan. He's just going to go to town.
I don't think it would go well because I have, I'm susceptible to carpal tunnel to begin with because my mom has it really bad.
Shit.
Yeah, because I'm double jointed, so my joints and everything are fucked to begin with.
Yeah.
So I'm even more fucked than my mom. But, yeah, I definitely think if I groomed, because it's a lot of scissor work and that just a lot of, when I type on the keyboard for too long, my hands cramp up and
Exactly.
Not a good situation.
No, definitely
That's why I
not.
take photos.
Yeah, gonna be fucking with them clippings all goddamn day.
We do not like carpal tunnels around here.
No. But, I had a busy ass day. I made some good money today.
What'd you do?
Hell yeah.
I did a house, and then I did a commercial property. The commercial property was photos and a drone.
Let's go.
But I've had, shoots, every single day for the past couple weeks here.
That's awesome.
Let's go, dude.
mad returning clients. Freaking people calling me like all the time to book shoots.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is
That's
it like?
what
Is it like? Now I don't want to say like easy, but are you getting like the better hang of it now that you like practice with like the drone? Are you just like a one take now? You're just like boom, 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 boom.
That new drone, it has so many built-in things to begin with that it's so easy to fly.
Is it?
Earlier, I was literally just like walking with it in front of me. It was like flying in front of me. I was just like, then I would fly it up in the air really quickly, take a couple pictures, fly back down, fly it around, and I've just gone.
Dylan's the drone master.
It's so easy to fly.
That's fucking sweet, man.
You're like Falcon, Dylan. You're like Falcon with his like little like robot thing he sends out of his wings.
Yeah.
Now you just need a pair of wings now, and you can fly with your drone. That'd be so crazy.
That would be. I need to get one of those, like the things with the giant fans on the back that you ride on.
Can you imagine? You're just like up there. You're up there flying, and you got your drone. That would be so dangerous.
That would be very dangerous and probably illegal.
Oh, extremely. You'd have to like.
Actually, I don't know if that's in. I don't think they've like put those two things together yet in the laws.
Can you fly a one-man aircraft and a drone at the same time?
I don't know if that, because I know you can fly a drone from a moving vehicle if you're over a sparsely populated area. So but that's for like a car.
That's
So
interesting.
Vehicle is also
That's really interesting.
Yeah. And you can do it from a boat, too. It's in the same case. It has to be over a sparsely populated area.
That's so weird.
I think it would be badass to fly a drone from, like, a boat.
I think it'd be badass to
would be.
fly a
Just make
drone
sure you
in
don't-
general.
True. Just gotta make sure you don't land that bitch in the water.
Yeah.
true
Then you're
enough.
gone forever.
I've been getting more comfortable with it for, like, the first couple times I flew. I didn't want to fly it over the river because I was just worried that I was going to nosedive. But I've been flying it over the river more. But I still get mad nervous that it's just going to, like, lose connection for half a second and then drop.
It just something good glitches and it just sinks.
Yeah. I watched a video where this dude who has the same drone as me flew it 6 miles away and back, and it was fine. So, I don't think it will drop connection from the distance that I'm flying it from.
I don't think I'd be comfortable flying it like over like a mile, maybe 2.
Yeah.
That's a far-ass distance, dude.
Yeah, the farthest I've flown it is from my side of the river to the Steelers stadium.
Yeah. That's probably like what?
That has to be like...
Half? A mile?
Yeah, probably. It's like 3,000 feet, something along the lines of that.
A little bit over half.
Yeah, a little bit over half.
Yeah.
Yeah, still so sketchy. I would be like, especially with how much it cost. I would just be like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dylan, you had me scared shitless when you said there was a bird hovering around.
Yeah, that was when I was flying it over the river.
That was funny as fuck, though.
Christ.
You were like, there's a bird.
I never thought of that possibility.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I thought it was, 1, it's too loud, and 2, it's moving so fast that I didn't think a bird would be attracted to it.
Yeah.
But it was circling the fuck out of it. I'm like, that thing is going to attack it pretty quick here.
Dylan, you gotta dress your drone up. You gotta decorate your drone with like spikes so that when birds get near it, you gotta paint it. You gotta paint it like a scary face, or you gotta paint it like with like some colors so when the birds get near it, they're like, yo, what the fuck is that thing?
I was looking at decals, and they have like ones that look like the jets, like with like the teeth and everything.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be sick, nasty.
Do you know, if off the top of your head, if it can at all, what's the maximum weight that drone could technically lift and carry?
I don't know off the top of my head how much it could. It probably can lift like probably 10 to 20 pounds.
That's pretty good.
But I don't think it would definitely hurt like
the
movability of it. But you can buy like claws and everything, so you can drop packages.
That's dope.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was just wondering because, like, let's say if you were like, if somebody was on like if somebody was like on the opposite side of the river or some like crazy shit like that, and you wanted to fly them, like, obviously like a piece of paper it could fly them, but like, you know, just do some like wild shit.
You could definitely drop some letters.
Yeah, true. Drop some letters. Or like fly a shoe over the river, fly a sandwich over the river. That'd be badass.
I mean, you can get much bigger drones. The maximum weight of a drone is 55 pounds, so you can't go over 55 pounds.
That's fatty.
What if they made like industrial drones for like when there's floods and shit?
You can pick up a small child.
Pick up people. Yeah, small child. But like, dude,
save the children.
Save the children.
I mean, Casey Neistat and like this one company built a drone that carried him. Like he was snowboarding, insane. And it would pick him up and it would fly him like on the hill, and he would like snowboard for a little bit, and then it would pick him up and drop him on another hill.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
That could have huge help in like floods and shit, bro. People that are like just stuck there, there's no way to get to them.
Yeah.
Bro, that'd be so crazy. All of a sudden, you're like, you and your family are sitting on top of your house. It's flooding all around, and all of a sudden, you just see like a couple lights, and you hear, and this just fucking albatross-looking drone. Thing's got like an 8-foot wingspan. Just comes cruising in. It's got like just a harness on it, and there's literally a note or it's like you can like play like a voice through it, or like you can like speak through it if it had like a speaker, like some crazy stuff. It has just like an automated voice. It's literally just AI, and all you hear is like, place child in harness. You just like put him in the harness, and that thing just goes and just gone. Just takes him away.
Does a drone become a helicopter?
I know, really.
I don't know why that was
I can just imagine that thing, dude. Just like just a giant ass drone coming in hot, harness attached, just picking up your children, taking them off.
I'm in a drone group for like people who live in Pittsburgh, and the one dude he contracts for the Penguins.
Yo,
and he has a drone that he flies for them to get like aerials within the stadium.
That's so cool.
And it's like fucking ginormous. He was looking for people to like work with him, but you had to have like 5 years of drone experience.
Can't be hitting no kids in the head.
You had to be a hardcore droner. That's so wild, though, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that they did shit like that, but I can see like not even in a football stadium they don't do that, because they have like the cameras on like the lines that like drop.
I'm surprised that like they do it. I mean, I've been in the Penguin Stadium, and like there is obviously room above and like around, but I feel like it's still like just like an enclosed space like that. I feel like you wouldn't even be like too sketchy.
Yeah.
You get some dumbass that'll like throw something at it, unless they do it like when it's empty.
Yeah. That might be what it is, because it also looks like he does it for like farmers, and he has like he drops like pesticides from the drone.
That is wild,
dude.
So,
drone rental services, drone farming, pesticide rental services. Holy shit! I did not know the applications to drones. I mean, I've heard of drone strikes. I imagine those drones are pretty big, but.
Yes, those are fucking huge.
Aren't those things just like aren't they just missiles
UAVs?
Themselves?
Yeah, pretty much. They're like just giant.
They're just kamikaze drones. They're just kamikaze drones. They just fucking.
Hunter killer drones?
Yeah, hunter killer drones. What is that from?
Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Basically like a fucking Pred missile. Just coming at your ass. There's no escaping a hunter killer drone, man. That thing locks you on, you're gone.
Yeah, the drones that they fly for the military are ridiculous, because they fly them from the United States, and they control them all the way over there.
I want to know how much just one of those things cost, and imagine flying it.
I would say,
like,
upwards,
bro, if you like
over
sneeze,
$10
if
million.
you sneeze and your finger slips, and all of a sudden you just nosedive that bitch on accident, it's just gone. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
There's got to be some autopilot, but if you're in manual mode and you fuck up,
yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah, we're gonna dock that on your paycheck.
The general,
401k's
your boss standing behind you is just like giving you a look, like son of a bitch.
Oh man,
It's so scary. Like honestly though, like it's like you said, they fly them like across seas or wherever they fly them from, like the United States. Like that's so scary, dude. Like
I know
if anybody has like that ability or that technology, like people from Russia and shit could fly drones over America. That's scary to think about.
I mean, they have they're like cloaked, radar cloaked and everything, so you would never even see them.
Yeah, how would you see it? How would you tell? That's scary, dude.
You could be being watched right now.
There's a drone outside my window. He's just chilling. That is frightening.
Yeah, I knew a kid in college. His friend was in. I want to say it's the Army because Fort Drum is up by Oswego, and he flew drones for them, and he flew it right out of like Syracuse, and he was flying in like the Middle East. So
that's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is pretty nuts.
That's real weird. I wonder how that works. Do they like set them off of like, well, probably in the Middle East they got like their bases or whatever, but like, in other places they have them on the ships, the big air. Go ahead, whatever they call them. What are those ships called?
The aircraft carriers.
Aircraft carriers, yes. Those things have their own zip codes. Those things are fucking crazy.
Things, they're like, oh my gosh. They're like
for a good while the Navy was like fucking up hard with those. They crashed them into like civilian boats like 3 times a week.
What the fuck?
It's so wild.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, those things are nuts though, dude. Those things are like skyscrapers in the water.
Yeah. They also cost probably as much as a skyscraper does. Probably more, honestly.
Yeah, they're dumb expensive, dude. I'm pretty sure the United States has like 12 of them too. Like we have the most in the world.
Yeah, the United States Navy has 11 large nuclear-powered fleet carriers carrying around 80 fighters each. The total combined deck space, the largest carriers in the world, the total combined deck space is over twice that of all other nations combined. Wow.
That's insane. And, like, we're not even at war. Like, we have so many of them. And,
oh, man. It's sort of fucked.
I mean, I guess we are technically at war.
Yeah.
Because the Middle East never ends.
So, the Nimitz-class carriers have a length of 1,092 feet overall. 1,040 at the waterline and a beam of 134 feet. They have a low distant lines on big fat loads. They carry 85 to 90 fixed wing and helicopters.
That's fucking crazy.
Man. So 1,092 feet, that's like how many yards to feet? Feet to yards. 1,092. That's like 3.5 football fields long. Can you imagine standing on that thing and just looking across it? Dude, you can't even see the other side of the boat.
What the fuck? Imagine being like, yo, I got a meeting and you gotta like get over
you gotta get to the other side of the boat.
It's like at the bottom on the fucking whole other side. Fucking 2 miles later, you're fucking soaked in sweat.
Yeah, but like, we have all that, but we don't even have the strongest Navy in the world, do we?
I think we do.
I think we might have to if we can have 11 ships that hold 90 helicopters and like Velociraptor aircrafts, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Apaches. I don't know.
Yeah, so we have the most powerful Navy, apparently, according to Google. Has 350... Oh, no, wait a minute. Though very recent estimates suggest the PLA Navy, China has 350 battle force ships, yet in terms of real power, technological strength, naval air power, nuclear missile, submarines, destroyers, global outreach, and power projection, the U.S. Navy continues to be the most powerful. So we're not the biggest, but apparently we're the most powerful. China's got a shit ton.
Yeah, China has been, like, up in their Navy a lot because they're trying to take the South China Sea, which is like has a whole shit ton of resources,
Yeah.
and that's where most of our like aircraft carriers and shit are to begin with. Like we patrol those waters.
Yeah.
So
Where is that? Like South China Sea? It's got to be close to China, because
yeah,
well,
it's like where like Taiwan and everything is.
it's so weird. Like the United States just goes and does whatever they want. Like, because isn't it like it's 50 miles outside of like your border?
Yeah.
Is like yours technically in water.
Well, that's why China's building like a whole bunch of like artificial islands. And
Yeah, they're
islands,
trying to
yes.
expand it.
That's low-key smart as fuck. If you're thinking about it, like, our
'Cause
50 miles goes farther now.
It's such a big dick move.
Get the
it's
fuck
such
out.
every 51 miles they put a new island.
That's our border.
They're just gonna go. They're gonna track it. They're gonna go 50 miles from like the farthest peak point of the shore. As soon as it hits 51, they're just like island here. Just drop it. They're trying to maximize space.
A couple hundred years, you'll be able to be in California and just look outside.
I know, right?
China's just building itself.
Dude, honestly, bro.
They just fill the entire Pacific Ocean.
You're just gonna walk out of your door one morning. You're gonna be like right on the coastline of California. You're gonna go stand over your balcony, drinking your cup of coffee, and you're just gonna be waving at Chinese people because they're gonna be like living that close. You're gonna be like, "What's up?"
Honestly, I mean, it seems like that's what their plan is. If they're building these fucking like these islands, like I mean, like, well, it's not even like, are they islands or are they like attached to the mainland to make it?
No,
like,
that they are islands. I don't understand how it works though, because like,
dude, neither do I. Like,
it's not connected to the ground.
Yeah, like what? Like, does the whole thing move with the waves? Like, I don't know. That shit's just fucking wonky.
Maybe they have like fucking concrete at the bottom and they hold the island down.
China's on a whole nother level with their mini new fucking land.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then I want to tell you guys about the new opportunity I might have work-wise. Be right back.
Oh hell yeah! But dude, that's crazy. Like you think about like real estate as like just like money and like a commodity, and then like China's just building more of it.
Yeah.
Like what? Just building more space.
I know in like Saudi Arabia, they're in like Dubai and everything, they're doing that too because they have like, if you look at like Dubai now, they have like all these islands that are shaped like different things, and they made all of those as well.
Huh.
But those are all like for like hotels and shit.
Oh yeah. There's some major fucking shit going on in India right now. Man, there's actually lots of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, there was 2 mass shootings within like the past week.
Dude. Yeah.
Which is shitty.
Yeah, there's been a major sense of fucking like, I mean, like the community, and I'm seeing so much stuff to like end Asian hate and stuff, and you definitely see it, bro. Like people just like, even like, dude, like Donald Trump like saying the China virus, like literally like forwarded like that.
No,
like
it's
out the
100%,
gate,
yeah,
like,
it's 100% his fault.
and he's like making it like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like
it's been around. Like there was the Chinese Exclusion Act, which back in the 1800s, where we were literally trying to like exclude Chinese people from being citizens and everything.
Yeah, I remember learning about that.
And I mean, so anti-Asian rhetoric and shit has been around, but Donald Trump definitely fucking made it a lot worse, and he made them a target.
Yeah. And then it's just like, it's another white nationalist that like shoots up like Asian salons. Like, what the fuck?
It's just crazy that they won't call it a hate crime either.
Dude, yeah, I like that's terrorism. That's terrorism. Like that's literally terrorism.
Yeah, and I just don't understand. Like if it was any other skin color, they would call it a terrorist.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. This shit's fucked up, man.
I don't know. fuck white nationalists. If you're a white nationalist, fucking stop listening to our podcast. I don't think we have any. But
What
fuck you.
What did I walk into?
We were talking about the mass shootings that happened over the weekend in the past week.
Oh, yes. Where was it again? Was it
one in, I think it was Florida? Was it
was it there?
Slums? And then
Why do I
Boulder,
want to say
Colorado.
Okay, I wanted to say Nevada for some reason, but I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah,
Boulder was just like a straight mass shooting, I think. I don't know if that one had anything to do with.
Yeah, that wasn't like, I don't think that was targeted like towards a race.
Yeah.
That was just fucking pieces of shit being pieces of shit.
Yeah, it's scary. Me and Melissa were at Target yesterday, and someone slammed something really, really hard, and it sounded like a gunshot. And
that's fucking scary.
It was just like, I don't know. I don't want to live in a country where you're fucking at Target and you can get shot up at any moment.
I know. It actually. I've honestly, not to sound like really like fucked up, but I thought about it like a few times where like I've been like, man, like imagine something like that happened around here. Like imagine I'm just like casually going into like Aldi's or Walmart one day and like some psycho just like walks in. Like, what do I do? What would you do? It would just be like just pure chaos because you would just be in such like legitimate shock. I don't think I would know what to do.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even believe it'd be happening. Like I'd be like, wait a minute, like what? Like I don't know, dude. I'd freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like I would like, hopefully save some lives.
Yeah.
I would do what I could after I got done shitting myself.
Yeah, I would. I don't even know what I would do.
Fucking, I mean, your fight or flight's gonna kick in pretty quick there, so you're either gonna run or hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, or you can fight, but I mean, I would run or hide, personally.
Yeah. It definitely makes me want to get a gun more.
Yeah, and then it's just like,
in that same case, I'm not gonna be like, I don't think I'm gonna have like a concealed carry with me when I go into Target.
Exactly. Like what I have like this is to the point where I need to feel protected by carrying a gun in Walmart? Like that's not okay, dude. Like what? What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It just sucks, dude.
People suck, and in reality, it only takes one crazy person, and there's 300 plus million people in this country, so the odds are honestly pretty high.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
It's fucked up, man. I don't know what needs to happen, but like there just needs to be some fucking like change. We need to like not glamorize the people that do this, and we need to like fucking I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what consequence you can make like super severe to make this just not happen. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I don't really think.
Mean, we could definitely start by calling them terrorists.
Call them terrorists and let's put them out on the street and let's throw rocks at them. And like, I mean, that would totally deter people from doing shit like that.
We need Guantanamo Bay back.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. An eye for an eye. Let's bring back the death penalty everywhere.
I mean,
how much money? I'm just like, I don't mean to sound like a crazy, like I don't mean to sound like a crazy, like, just psycho asshole, but how much money would we save if every murderer, rapist, like, anything that falls under, like, that extreme line, how much money would we save a year if, like, we just took them out instead of taking care of them? Like, what's the point of putting people away for life? What's the point? I've never seen the point. That's why, like, for as long as I can remember when, like, the discussions came about, like, when you talk about it in school, like, when you talk about it with other people, I don't care if this offends anybody, I personally do not see why the death penalty isn't just, like, such, like, an accepted and, like, thing that we just don't do. I just don't get it. Like, fuck it. You fucked your life up and killed somebody or, like, raped somebody, did serious harm to somebody? Okay, well, you deserve to die, too. You had your chance, you blew it. See ya. Like, I don't know, dude. It's just so dumb to me. I don't get why the death penalty isn't a thing. Personally, I just don't get it.
We also in the states where death penalties are legal, they don't work out half the time. Like because they use either lethal injection or electric chair, and most of the time, like the people that they're doing to suffer like super hard.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, and yes, that is definitely the part that like at the end of the day, you are taking a human's life. You're taking somebody's life, and if you want to look at it as like somewhat cruel because obviously it's against their will, I get it. But also, what did they do to get to that point? Yeah, exactly. you have to look at it like that's what I mean. Like you got to look at it eye for an eye. Like if you go out and shoot and murder, 13 people, and then you get to sit in a cell the rest of your life, like I don't really think justice is served there. Not to say that like you kill that person and then like everything goes away, but it's also like I don't know. It's just a tricky. It's a tricky slippery slope. But I just think like the death penalty should be talked about a little bit more.
Yeah. South Carolina just passed a bill that would add firing squads to the death penalty list. Which I feel like firing squad would be more humane. They would die instantly.
Yeah, I feel like that would probably be the most humane way to do it. I mean, unless there's like, you can like, I don't fucking know, knock them out and then freeze them, like drug them and then freeze them, because then I'm pretty sure you die painlessly. But that probably wouldn't work. And it's probably a lot of money. But I was gonna say something to your point, Brad. I feel like some people would say, so a man just killed 13 people and you're putting him to death, that's like giving him an easy way out. Like you're going to make him spend 30 years in a cell staring at four walls doing nothing. I agree too. Like that's mentally traumatizing more. Like a lot of people would more likely prefer death. So I mean so it's a really like slippery slope, like you said, but like a tough line to cross because
without a doubt,
they're psychopaths, dude. Like, I mean, some of them probably want to die. That's why they fucking did. Like, they don't feel like life is worth living, so they're like fucking, I don't know, fucked up in the head.
No, they are. They're just absolutely insane. It's crazy to think that like the human brain can like take a person to like such a place where these people are just like they can't even function normally. Their brains are just telling them, and like they're just doing, you know what I mean, like the way they talk, the way they act, like nuts, absolutely nuts. Just when that switch, when that light bulb gets burnt out, it's just darkness in there. It is. It's scary, dude. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying like fucking just go out and kill everybody, because obviously that's not the case, but it's just like one of those things where it feels bad. It feels bad either way. I feel like you don't win either way. If you have somebody that did like something extremely terrible, you feel like you don't win because, they took the life of somebody innocent and then they still get to have theirs while they sit in a cell. But then also at the same time, like, you're just going to give them the easy way out and take theirs and not let them, like, sit and just think and be like, holy shit, I've been sitting here for 20 years because I did this. Like, what the hell's, you know what I mean? I get it. I definitely understand that. It's just it's a slippery slope. It's a tricky thing to try to grasp and be like, well, which one's the better option? Because you can, like I said, you can argue a super strong case for both sides of it.
True.
So I don't know.
You really can.
And I feel like in today's age, I don't think we'll ever really get back to like I know the death penalty's like getting passed, it's been passed, but I don't believe we'll ever get back to a point to where that's just like the go-to.
Yeah.
Especially in liberal state like New York, I don't think we'll ever have a death penalty again.
Imagine if we did. That'd be insane. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Want to hear some crazy shit?
Yes, sir.
Recently, my girlfriend, I don't know if I've ever dropped her name. If I have and you know it, don't say it on here because she doesn't want me to say it on the cast just because like privacy reasons. I don't think I've ever dropped it on the cast, and I'm not gonna start now. I'll just say my girlfriend. Yeah, I don't believe I've dropped it on the cast. I hope I haven't dropped it on the cast.
I don't have so.
No.
You have not.
All right, good. Because then I'm gonna really feel bad. because I just told her I was gonna tell you guys a story about how I like got this job interview. She's like, don't drop my name, and I was like, I won't. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't know if I have, but I definitely won't this time, so don't worry about it. My girlfriend just recently, she started working at Catalyst Maple in Buffalo. It's a gym up there, super nice. She just works at like the counter like once or twice a week while she's in school, just to like make some money, because she's gone there for years with her 2 older brothers, and when she posts on her Instagram, she always tags them in it, so then like the person who runs the account sees it, and then the manager there, he messaged her the one day like after she posted, and he was like, hey, like, you know, we always love your posts, like thanks for like showing support for the gym, blah blah blah. And then like asked if she wanted the job. She went in, interviewed for the job, and then it worked out. Like it was like the weirdest like coincidence, the weirdest like timing ever, because she's sitting there with like the general manager, and in walks the manager of the trainers, this girl named Kaylin. And literally right when the girl is like walking through like the office back there, he asked her, he says, oh, are you a trainer, by the way? And she goes, no. She goes, I'm not. She goes, but honestly, she goes, actually, like, funny story. She goes, my boyfriend actually is. And the girl's like walking through the office. She goes, and she's like, hey, sorry to interrupt. She goes, did you say your boyfriend was a personal trainer? Like, and she's like, yeah. And then she's like real quick, like, does he have like a degree? Is he certified? Like, is he working right now? And she just like basically told her real quick, like, oh yeah, he has a degree in exercise science, a bachelor's. He's certified through NASM. Like, he works at Crunch in Hamburg right now, but like doesn't really like it. And then right there, the girl was like, well, does he want to work here? And like, I was like, it was so funny because she literally like went to the interview and she came back, and I was at her apartment like with her dog. And I was like, hey, how'd it go? She's like, great. She goes, so like, funny story. She goes, do you want to work there? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to, but like, I doubt they're like hiring or they want anybody. She goes, no, actually they might be. She's like, here's what happened. And then she told me the story. So then, to make long story short, I went in the one day, interviewed with the girl who's the head trainer, Kaylin, and then I think his name's Chris. He's the manager at that location. And they're really cool people. I really love the gym. It's more of like it's definitely like a younger crowd. A lot. They actually do, surprisingly, they do get a lot of college kids that sign up for training, because like you're in Buffalo, you're in UB, so like those kids got like a little bit more money.
Yeah.
And like they're already like going to that gym. Like, it's not super expensive, but it's a really nice gym. I don't know if I said it to you guys the one day, but I would literally compare that gym to like Globo Gym from Dodgeball. Like, just like like the feel, the look of it, it just like feels so like clean and like higher end. But now, and like they seem super interested. Like, I just sat with them and talked with them a little bit, and just like told them like about myself and like some of the stuff that I like believe in for like training wise, and just how like, you know, I told them about like some of the experiences at Crunch, how like the one trainer was like just an asshole to this client, and then like I took him on, and the guy's like warmed up to me so much that he like literally, he came in like walking the door, like didn't want to talk to anybody. Now he like walks in the door, and as soon as he sees me, he just like, what's up? And he like comes over and fist bumps me. He's like, you ready to go today? Like, he gets all excited, and like all the other people I worked with, how like we always like have such a good time. Like the one girl, Hannah, she's always talking about like, because it's her fiance that I work with, and like every time I work with her, she's always like, oh my gosh, Jesse's really starting to like love you. He always talks about you when you come home. And then like I work out with him, and then he's like, Hannah kept talking about you the other day because you were making her laugh during your guys' session. He's like, she's really been enjoying it. Like, she's feeling good. Like, so I just like told him the shit like that. I was like, I've really never had a problem just like talking to like any type of person, like finding something to connect with them about, finding something to like, you know, have a conversation about, and really just like getting to know them and stuff. And they were like, the girl, she was like really having it. She was really excited to hear, because like she kept looking at the dude, and she kept like smiling underneath her mask and like nodding her head like, yes, we should hire this
is
kid.
What we were looking for. She's like,
it was funny. She kept looking at him. She was like looking at me, and like I was talking, and she would look over to the guy, and she was like she would just like, she kept nodding at him like, yep, like this is going good. So then that was like the first like interview, and then on Monday we're gonna have like the second and probably like final like follow-up interview. She wants to like talk to me more, and then it's gonna be really cool because obviously I've never done this kind of thing before, especially didn't do it at Crunch over there with all them whack jobs. But I'm gonna like run her through like a mock workout. She's gonna come in like she's never been like in the gym before, like never really worked out before, never had like a personal trainer, and I'm basically just gonna like pretend like she's like a new client, and I'm gonna put her through like a dry run workout. She just wants to like test like my soft skills, like see how I like communicate with people, like how good I am, like not like hands-on obviously because like COVID, but just like how I am, like, you know, like correcting people, like trying to like motivate them and stuff. So I'm really excited because that's like the thing that I think already I excel at the most in training is any of the other trainers I've watched or just like seen working with people at Crunch, like they're not very like active, they're not really vocal, they kind of just like stand there and they don't talk. But like me, like I'm like doing the exercise with my clients, I'm like fucking dancing around them, like motivating them, like all this shit, and like they get a kick out of it. That's why the one girl, Hannah, like I just make her laugh the whole fucking time because half the time I'm like doing the shit with her and I'm like, come on, let's go. She's like laughing mid-set because she's just like having a good time. So I'm excited. Looking forward to it.
For you, man.
Nothing set in stone. They might not offer me the fucking job, but I'm at least going to give it a shot.
One, I think they're definitely going to offer you the job. Two, I'm glad you're already having a positive impact on the people's lives at Crunch.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Which is
I know, and
fucking
I
awesome
feel
to
so
hear.
bad if I have to leave them.
Yeah, but you're also doing what's best for you in the long
Yeah.
term. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Plus,
hey,
too,
tell them to come over to Catalyst.
I was gonna say, either come over to Catalyst or like, and then because Dylan talked about it the one day. And honestly, I really wouldn't even like tell the people at Catalyst because it's not like I'd be like breaking any rules, because if they don't go to that gym, then I wonder if like I could just privately keep these people on as clients and then just have contact with them and just set them up with like workout plans like through the week. Like that might be the way to go. I'd be like, hey, I'm not going to work here anymore because I got a better job opportunity, but like I still care about your progress. And if you still want to have like that, what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word I'm trying to look for.
Information.
If you still want to have like, basically if you still just like, if you still want me to help you and be there for you as your trainer, literally just like you cancel your training with the gym, and like I would literally charge you half the price per month that like the gym charges you. The gym charges you like $120 a month. I would literally charge them like $60 a month, and like that way, like I would still be making income. They'd still like know that like they're getting value because I've worked with them and they've seen how much energy I've put in at the gym. Just because I'm not there anymore doesn't mean I wouldn't put in the energy. I don't know. It could work. I'll definitely talk to them about it, because like I feel like that would even work well too. Like, hey, sorry, I'm not working here anymore, but like here's what I can do for you. Like, I can still keep you on as a client. We can like really get into like, you know, emailing, setting you guys up with programs, like checking your progress, like even more that we do now. Cause like, I still want to help. Just because I'm leaving the gym doesn't mean I don't want to help the people that aren't there. That might be a way to do it. I'll definitely ask him about it, cause why the hell not?
Yeah, like, how far is Crunch away from Catalyst?
So Crunch from my house, just because I drive really fast on the thruway, it's technically 38 miles. I'm gonna, let's see, Crunch, Ham. Yeah, Crunch Hamburg from here is apparently, it's 38 minutes, it's 33 miles exactly. So then if I put Catalyst Maple from here, how far is Catalyst Maple from here? It's like, it honestly would take me like 15 minutes. It says 53, it's 53 miles. It says an hour and a minute, but it doesn't take me that long. It literally takes me like, it probably takes me 25, 30 minutes at most to get to Hamburg. Like, you literally just hop on the thruway and you're there in like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Especially like, you know, because that's saying if I drove 65 miles an hour, the speed limit, but like I'm doing 75, 80 on the thruway, so I get there in like half the time. Because my girlfriend lives right around like the corner. She lives like literally 3 minutes away from the gym. And when I leave Hamburg and then go up to our apartment, I'm literally there in like another 15, 20 minutes. So it's like 45 minutes tops if like no traffic, good weather. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little bit farther of a drive but they're already gonna pay me like more. Like they already said like start like my wage isn't gonna be minimum. Like I'll make like 15 to 17 like an hour.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, so like I mean, okay, you figure out like the drive, but like the extra amount, and I'm gonna get more hours too, because he literally asked me, he's like, so how many hours a week would you want? And I was like, honestly, as many as I could get my hands on. He's like, all right, cool. Like it wasn't like, oh, we're only gonna have this many hours. It was basically just like, so how many do you want? And it was like,
Yeah, that sounds like a much better situation.
Not like at Crunch where it's like, oh, if you're not training somebody, we don't want to pay you, so don't be on the clock. Like, okay, solid, thanks.
What the fuck?
That's just like the mentality at Crunch. Like their trainers they don't really like contract trainers as like full time because they're not like actually like gym employees. They're just like trainers. They're just like independent. You know what I mean? Like yeah, they work for the gym and the gym pays you, but it's not like, oh, like here's our gym and here's our trainers. It's like, oh no, we're a gym and we have trainers if you want them.
Yeah.
But Crunch is Catalyst is cool because, and I didn't know this either, Catalyst is only like a Buffalo, like that like Western New York, like Niagara thing. Like there's only like 3 or 4 locations, and it's not like a chain. It's not like a it's not like a countrywide chain. Good. Yeah, it's really nice because then it's like really like close knit, and they have like everybody. That's what the guy was saying. He's like, honestly, he's like, we're all like a little family. He's like, especially like our trainers, like they're all always constantly like talking to each other, like asking like opinions, like, hey, like, what do you think about this workout plan I wrote for somebody, like, getting people's advice? And I was like, oh, that's lit, because when I go to Crunch, like, we literally just talk about, like, the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, we don't talk about gym stuff. We just, like, walk up to the counter, and it's just, like, the people there talking about dumb shit. Yeah, definitely a better atmosphere for, like, what I'm trying to do. People that, like, actually genuinely care. Not show up and my manager has his feet up on his desk playing his Nintendo Switch and he's just chilling. I told the girl that and she literally was like, you're kidding. She didn't believe me. She's like, you're not serious. I go, yeah. She goes, he was just sitting there playing his Switch. I was like, yep. She goes, yeah, we don't do that here. I was like, sounds good. I'm going to fit in just nicely. It was hilarious, dude. I died. I was like, I'm not lying to you.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy how Crunch, like, disincentivizes their trainers to, like do well. And, like, I mean, they just, like...
Yeah, it's definitely odd for sure. It was... I can honestly say that it is not how I pictured my first personal training job to go. I pictured it was like I'd get stuck with like a bunch of shitty hours at the gym, only get a couple clients, but it's literally just like come and go as you please when you have clients. Like, okay. Like my manager walks up to me and he's like, so how many hours are you here for today? You got any clients today? Did you get any new clients lately? I'm like, you're supposed to be in charge of me. You should know all this. Like, do your job.
Yeah. I think it sounds like a great thing that you're getting out of there. And hopefully, maybe, I mean, it's only 15, 20 minutes. Your clients could follow you to Catalyst. I mean,
yeah, it's very true.
It seems like they're enjoying it already. I mean,
yeah, and even if they don't, like I said, I would have no doubt.
Help them out.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, because I would assume if like the rules and like the whole like conduct thing, the code of conduct, if it's similar to Crunch, all I remember is that Crunch just said that you can't train people like at your own price through Crunch. But I mean, like if I don't work at Crunch anymore, it doesn't mean I can't take their people and tell them what to do while they're in there.
Yeah.
Because how are they gonna know? They're gonna see these people doing a workout, doing an exercise, and like it's not like I'm gonna show up and train them even though I don't work there anymore. I'm just gonna tell them what to do, and then they're gonna go in and do it, and then they're just gonna come back to me with like the results, like the feedback. Nobody's ever gonna know.
Yeah, exactly. You could even just like set up like weekly Zoom calls where you walk
exactly.
through. Like,
I was thinking the same thing.
No, 100%. Like a weekly, like Saturday afternoons, is like I'm hitting all my Zoom calls. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, exactly. So
dope.
It sucks. So I am already a little sad thinking about like if I do get the job, like leaving the 4 or 5 people that I got, because they're starting to grow on me.
Yeah.
Because I care about people. That's why, and I just want to help as much as I can.
That's why you're a good man, Bradley.
Appreciate
you're a good
that.
man.
What you been up to now with the windshield wiper business is out?
So Wayne's been working with this guy named Gary Hempel. He's been working with him. He's been working with him for a few years now, just helping him do shit because he's a carpenter.
Mhm.
And so I've had Dwayne. I've had Dwayne duty. So it's
duty.
It's been wild. We actually I went to speech therapy for the first time with Dwayne today, and it was honestly pretty awesome watching him going in there and like actually fucking like trying to like get better and like trying and being
That's awesome.
really nice to random people. It was cool to watch. And he's not just fucking screaming, so it's like, oh, this is great. And I don't know, it just like just watching him, because like it's weird. He goes into a room and he's with this lady, and she's just like getting him to like try to like say what things are and like a bunch of different like recreations of it. And I mean, he would just get out some good sentences, and I'm in another room watching a screen and just like watching him. It's like Dwayne TV. And like I don't know, he would just say some so funny shit. Like bro,
That's so
like,
cool though.
Like she was showing him something. It was like a fork and a knife. It was a fork and a knife. I couldn't see it, but I figured it out after. And he was like, napkin, napkin. And I was like, oh my God, I'm in the other room just laughing, like dying my ass off. I'm like, this is fucking, I mean, it's wild, but it was cool. I mean, so yeah, I mean, just taking care of Dwayne, fucking looking at stocks, even though the market hit hard. It was a hard, rough one again today.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, man, so just Dwayne in the market and fucking I've been jamming. Lots of guitar.
Huge.
So, yes, sir. And I've been gaming way too much Xbox.
Oh, I haven't. I literally have not played Xbox in probably a solid week. I just updated Smite. They had the patch today, so tonight I'm about to go dummy hard.
Dummy hard. Rip some, Ricky.
I know I'm about to.
I'd hop on with you, but I'm hanging out with Gina tonight. And
that's right.
Actually, big news. This is some pretty good news. A 1-year anniversary is in 5 hours.
Ooh!
So,
Let's go.
Applause,
the 25th.
applause.
Yes.
Congrats,
I'm
my
very excited.
friend. Congrats.
Yes. Actually, I can tell you her present live on the air.
Oh, let's
for the
go,
people,
because she ain't gonna know.
Because she ain't gonna hear it, and she ain't gonna know. So, I actually got her these nice ass like sterling silver earrings that are like mad lit. I could show you boys. Give me 1 second.
His mic is like slightly delayed.
I know.
I heard it go.
K. Every kiss begins with K. So fucking
Every
nice
kiss
ass box.
begins with K.
I can't hear anything right now, but I don't know if Dylan can see. But look at these.
Yo, Bobby.
God,
I don't know
Oh,
jewelry,
shit.
so I hope she likes them.
Oh, dude. Jewelry is
I mean-
the toughest thing
Oh,
ever
yeah,
to buy. That looks mad nice, Bobby.
I got her some other shit too, but
That looks
that's
really good.
the main.
Yeah,
Do you have them people help you pick it out and shit? That's what you got to do. That's what I would have done.
Nah, bro. I actually went online and I was like, okay, I don't know, like I don't know jewelry. I was like,
Oh,
what
dude.
the fuck am I
Nope.
gonna get?
Never bought jewelry. It's too hard.
Dude, I know, and I literally was like, what's, cause like rings, I mean, like those, you gotta have the fingers measured, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get something that doesn't fit her or something, so I was like, you know what, earrings, and then I was like, I was on K, and I was like, fuck, and I see a clearance thing, and I was like, oh shit. And these shits popped up, and they were marked down a little bit. I was like, I mean, shoot, they sold me. And then I've had jewelry ads ever since, all over my shit, all over.
They
Thinking I
found
bought
you,
jewelry.
bud. They found you.
Yeah, it's sort of fucked. But I got her some other stuff coming in. Something's not in yet. But I can't say that one in case she listens. But yeah, that's about it.
I'm happy for you, big dog. That's awesome.
Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah,
I'm pretty hype. You know,
I
it's
would
my
be.
first. year-long relationship. I mean, probably hoping to eventually make it my last, but I mean, I'm hyped,
Y'all, buddy.
Your
man. Yeah,
anniversary is not far off from mine. Mine's
I think we were talking
the
about that.
14th.
Is it, you say April 14th or March 14th?
March 14th?
I was going to say, I remember I saw the picture you posted and shit. It's
Yeah,
wild, dude.
No, it's that. No, we did talk about that because funny story. I'm 2 months today.
Let's go.
Yeah, see,
Dude,
fucking
yeah,
14.
Why
14,
are we all in?
14, 24, 25.
Dude, wild shit, man. The boys are cuffed.
The boys are cool.
Bitches, stay off the cast. You're
We're
not
cuffed.
welcome. You can listen to the cast,
Yeah.
but don't fantasize anything about us because, trust me,
I know
cuffed hard.
we're some dreamy men, but we're taken.
We're cuffed hard.
We're fucking cuffed hard, bud.
I knew it would come one day, but soon. It came
Soon.
very soon. Came quick.
Yeah, our demographics, we've lost them. We used to be hard on the females. No.
I know, dude. We started talking about all our girlfriends. It's just gone downhill.
Bro,
That's when we lost them.
That's so funny. That's so funny to think about. If we actually had female listeners, and then all of us are talking about our girlfriends and like how happy you are, and everybody's like, "Ah, fuck it," and they just click off. I would die.
It used to be like, I think it's flipped completely now. It's now 64-36.
Yeah,
It used to be like 60-something
boys.
female.
we know Mrs. Becker's one of them. Shout out Mrs. Becker.
that just goes to show you the boys are there long term, baby.
Yeah,
The boys are there long term, baby.
We
But
long term dogs
Yes.
out here.
shout out the girl
Trying
Lori.
to be. Yeah. Shout out Senora.
What the I'm looking at our demographics, and 3% of our audience listens on Overcast. I don't even know what the
hell
fuck
is
that
Overcast?
It sounds like
know.
some weather, if you ask me.
And 4% of them listen on Anchor. I think we're
Nice.
starting to get like people outside of like our normal.
It might be getting pushed out on Anchor. Oh man, that's funny. Hell yeah.
We're starting to grow. How many average, Dylan? How many average viewers, listeners?
We're
Fuck it.
above 20 now.
Let's go! I was going to say, I remember the one time you said it was below 20 and I was sad, but if we're above 20 now, that's a hot play.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's
not
crazy.
bad.
That's good. That's good. Love to see
Our
it.
most listened recent one is The Sixth Sense. Is based on a true story.
It is! Which, wait, you said that one's what? What about that one?
The most, like, out of like the past couple, that one
Okay.
has the most listens.
Which one is the
Oh.
most listens overall? Is it number one?
Yeah, it's number one.
Because people probably just clicked on it and be like, what the fuck is this? And then they were like
Yeah.
3 minutes in and they're like, yep, nope.
Number one has 99 listens. Come on, someone else go listen.
I
give us
know.
a-
I don't even know if I went to go listen to it. I'm going to have to go listen to it. I don't even know if I went and pressed play because like I was there.
When I was driving home from New York City the other day, last week, I was listening to our cast.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was the Jake episode. The return of Jake Logan.
Hell yeah. That's a good one. Do we got anything else on the old
The last thing I wanted to bring up was David Dobrik got his ass fucking canceled stupid hard.
I saw that.
He's
I
gone
saw that,
forever.
bro. I saw that I saw some deep shit. I saw Minuteman winning on some shit, even though they had that old thing about that David Dobrik exploited that kid, and that kid
Yeah.
hates him now or whatever. He was making videos, and now, like, some guy that used to run with David, like,
Dirty
like,
Dom.
Dirty Dom, had sex with a girl, and it wasn't consensual, but
Yeah.
they made a video about, like, that whole event.
Yeah, David pretty much set the whole thing up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, he got canceled hard. His Dispo app that was coming out, he
Yep.
is now off the board, and all of his investors are pulling out, so that app is dead in the water. He literally had, like, that app was valued at, like, $200 million or something, and it doesn't even exist yet. and now it's gone forever.
Yeah, dude. Wow. And I saw he lost mad sponsorships. He lost
fucking everything.
Going down the shit.
What exactly? Yeah. You said it the other time, but like I don't follow him and I don't follow a lot of that shit. What exactly did he? What happened again? That like.
Okay, so the first case was he pretty much. He has this older friend. He's like 45 years old. His name is Jason Nash. He pretty much had. He told this black kid that he was going to be making out with Corinna, who's like this attractive girl that was in the vlog squad. And he switched them out at the last second, and Jason was wearing like a mask, so the kid couldn't tell that it wasn't Corinna. And Jason like made out with this kid unconsensually for the vlog, and so he pretty much like had this kid sexually assaulted for the vlog.
Yeah.
And then the thing that actually got him canceled was in 2017 he made a vlog where I want to say it was 2017. 2017, he made a vlog where the whole premise of the vlog was that his friend Dirty Dom was going to have a fivesome. So they invited these 5 girls over to, or 4 girls, 5 girls, whatever, over to the apartment. And the girls went there just because they wanted to meet David Dobrik. Like, obviously they're going to say, oh yeah, we'll have a fivesome with your friend or whatever. But they really just wanted to meet David Dobrik. So when they got there, like, in the vlog, like, this is all recorded. It was in the fucking video. Like, you can see they get there, and they have no interest in having sex with Dirty Dom.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have sex with somebody named Dirty Dom.
And, pretty much, it kind of, like, cuts, and it's, like, David, like, does, like, a voiceover. He's like, after a little bit, when some master convincing, Dom was able to get what he wanted.
Yeah, that's so grimy, bro.
It pretty much like cuts to like them like having sex.
That's disgusting.
And like all of, like David and everybody's like looking into the room and shit, and like doing all this for like fucking the video. And the girl, what they did was David had 2 of his friends go buy alcohol and get these girls like blackout drunk, and like one of them was like to the point where she couldn't even put her clothes on after everything was over. And she woke up in the morning and realized that she was raped in like a David Dobrik vlog. And then the video goes up, and like he like texts her and he's like, hey, is it okay that we put this video up and everything? And obviously like she like still wasn't fully like there yet, and she said yes. So David took that as the consent.
Oh my God.
So pretty much David Dobrik set up a situation where a girl got raped in his vlog by Dom, and he profited off of it, and this girl had to live with this. This video didn't get taken down until like last year.
I don't understand
when the girl texted
so
Dom and was like, "Hey," with this really long message, like, "Hey, you raped me," like.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's super fucked up. David Dobrik, fucking, he's a scumbag.
Yeah, fuck him. Who the fuck thinks of that? Who's like, here, there's an idea for a video.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. And these are the people that are fucking rich. It doesn't make sense.
And then he came out with an apology video yesterday, pretty much saying that like he was disconnected from the situation. He didn't know what he was doing at the time, and blah 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 blah. But of course, he makes this video after he loses.
Funny how
everything.
people apologize and know that they were wrong once they fucking get called out for it.
Yeah.
Ha! Karma's a bitch.
Yep,
Good.
So fuck David Dobrik.
Now people won't be. Now people won't be fucking putting their goddamn his post on their stories anymore when he's giving away a car or some bullshit. I hate seeing all that. I don't care if you're a person that did it. I'm sorry. I still love you, but fuck David Dobrik.
The last point that I want to make is it's crazy because if you look at his apology video, there is an overwhelmingly amount of likes because his fan base is children, and children don't understand any of this.
No, they can't comprehend like the severity of it. Like
so. Without him losing all of his like sponsorships and everything, he would have been 100% fine. His fans were still ride or die David Dobrik, and they probably still are up until right now. They're probably like, oh, David didn't do anything, blah 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 blah. But like without him, it was 100% him.
That's so
he didn't
fucked
rape
up.
anyone, but he created the situation where someone was raped. for a video, and he profited off someone being raped.
That's
He's a piece of
awful.
trash.
That's fucking.
Yep.
It's
So
just like
fuck David
I don't know.
Dobrik and fuck any other YouTubers.
it's just
who
like some
fucking
awful ass
defend
scumbag
him.
shit, dude. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
God, I hate people
Very
in this
fucked
fucking
up.
world. That's why I hate people. Just fucking scumbags.
Yeah.
Yo, I have one more fucked up point to bring up. This has actually been like getting at me like all week, and I first heard about this from Gina because she's like her family's super conservative, and like her dad listens to Fox News and stuff.
Oh god.
And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that that this happened. But this is facts. So Joe Biden opened up the border, like the Mexican border, and like anyone can come in. No, like I'm not kidding you, and they don't
What?
get tested
No.
for COVID.
That's not true. That's
Dude.
wrong.
Dude, I'm not kidding. Everything I've watched, literally, people are just coming into the country, like mad
Well,
amounts.
There's no way. There's no
this
way.
is this is what it is.
Look it up.
The children, the children of like the migrants or everything, they're the only people who are allowed to come into the like country. It's only children.
I don't
They-
know, man.
They're still. I don't know.
I have
And
heard
they're
nothing
putting out
on
a
the
whole-
matter, so I have no input.
We gotta look it up. I'm
My
telling
only
you.
news source is Philip DeFranco, and he's pretty down the middle. And he broke down the whole situation because the governor of Texas was spouting all these lies and everything all over Fox News. And the reality of the situation is, it's children are coming in,
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's
they're
possible.
sending all the adults back.
Well, I mean, I just don't understand how, like, this is just my point about it all, how we're, like, letting people into the country when, like, we're just in a fucking pandemic. Like, I mean,
Also,
like, I just
like-
lock shit down. Like, I mean,
I agree. I 100% agree. But the thing is, a lot of these people are coming over because the situation that they're in
It's
Mexico is super, super fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
so
the
much
cartel
worse.
is growing
True.
every single day. And, like,
True.
this will not end until we declare war on the cartel.
No, it's so terrible.
well,
like-
we tried to do a war on drugs, and
The war on drugs is,
that was for a different purpose.
yeah, stupid. But I don't think this whole Mexico situation will go away until the cartel is gone.
Yeah, that's
And
why.
the cartel has a standing army, probably larger than most countries.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Something's got to be
They
done,
know
though,
the
bro.
terrain.
Something's got to be done. They got to fucking help those people.
Yeah.
We got to help them.
It's just, it's a hard situation because COVID, like, we don't want
Exactly.
people coming in the country, but at the same time,
Yeah.
do we want children being murdered by the cartel?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's fucked up, man.
No, it's
I
just,
mean,
it's so fucked up. We live in some pretty fucked up times.
and we got fucking people who look up to fucking YouTubers, and then fucking
Yeah.
YouTubers go and fucking do shit like that. Like,
Melissa
too
was
many
telling-
fucked up people, man.
Melissa was telling me when her parents went and got vaccinated the other day at the Yankee Stadium, there was someone they specifically hired to sit there and eavesdrop on people's conversations.
What?
And correct people on misinformation. So, like, they weren't leaving the building, like, spouting lies about the vaccine or anything, or misinformation about the vaccines. Her whole job was to sit there and listen to people's conversations, and if she heard anything wrong, she had to cut into their conversation and be like, actually, blah, 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 blah.
Honestly, we need some fact checkers in life. I mean, like,
We definitely do.
I don't like
I
the
don't know.
eavesdropping thing, but like, that is like a fucking.
It's just crazy that we're getting, like, the whole, like, you might be right about the Mexico border situation, or I might, or we might be both wrong. It's just there's no
Who the
truth
fuck knows?
anymore. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that, like, news organizations are saying complete opposite things of each other
Yeah.
is ridiculous. Like, there's no actual truth, and that's insane.
Literally, dude.
Misinformation.
I hate it. I feel like everything's a fucking lie.
Thank you, Donald Trump, for that.
Oh,
Literally, if you-
Trump.
Like, literally, before 2016, I feel like you could, like, see something and, like, just like on the internet or like on TV, and like I mean you believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I was just younger and more ignorant, but like I think like I don't know.
I
Shit's
definitely
just
don't think it was like that bad. I mean, it probably existed. I just don't think it. And it's just getting worse because now there's like deep fakes and everything to the point where you literally can't tell that it's a deep fake, and people are creating videos of people saying things that they never fucking said, and it's just gonna keep getting worse. So I don't know, man.
I hear you.
We live in a crazy world. Stay off the internet.
As much as you can. As much as you can.
Fucking amen, Ricky.
Oh, great, Bobby. You ready for this meme, boys?
Yes,
I'm ready
sir.
for it.
Fire meme. It's time for the boom. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite segment of the Socially Distant Podcast, the Meme of the Week, episode 51, coming at you once again with a fire meme brought to you by the Nugget Instagram page. Of course, not a sponsor. This one made me laugh. I'm going to share the screen. We're not on Skype, so I was like, how do I share the screen? But Dylan showed me how to do that. I think I just present now.
Yes.
Present entire screen. Beautiful. Let's click this. We're going to share this. Are you picking up loud and clear what I'm putting out, boys?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Sir.
This meme made me
I saw
laugh.
this one.
This meme made me laugh so hard because
I did see
this is my mood all the time when it comes to people driving at night. It's a picture of the high beam signal, and right above it says, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this means your fucking high beams are on, and I can't see shit. And it's literally what my mood is all the time when I drive at night and people don't turn their high beams off when they pass you. I'm always like screaming at them, and they have no idea. Because that shit pisses me off so much, especially, and then it's funny because somebody commented over here something about like the cars with like the LED headlights. Honestly, LED headlights should not be allowed because those things are like, they're like spotlights coming at you.
Yeah. It's dangerous. And like what that person said right there, I was gonna say it, bro. I think people are like just like fucking flashing me or like just like riding my ass all the time. But it's just the bumps and the LED lights. But like I don't know.
Nothing's
it
worse.
Goes from like completely dark to like they hit a bump and it's just like right in my fucking mirror and I can't see shit.
You ever seen obviously you have. You ever passed like a pretty like lifted, not like just like a nice like newer like truck, like a big truck, like a big Chevy or big Ford, and they have like the bar lights or like they have like they just have like the double lights in the front and they're all LED, and like the fact that they're already like a little bit higher up, it's like straight at your face.
Yeah.
There's been times before where like lights have been so bright because I don't have like the best vision, and especially at nighttime I just have really bad night vision, especially like trying to drive, I feel. And like there's honestly been a few times where like I've been coming down the road or driving down the road and like this car's coming and I'm like, oh man, I don't know if their high beams are on or not, but it's so bright. I will literally take my foot off the gas and just like let my car like naturally decelerate until they pass, and I will just like look away and make sure that I keep the wheel straight because it blinds you.
Literally.
Like I can't see. I'll just take my foot off the gas. I'll just go like this. I'll just look to the corner. I'm like, all right, hurry up. I can't see. I'm not driving. It's frightening.
One of the new eyesight driving problems that I've found here in Pennsylvania is when you go through a tunnel, they're pretty dark in there to begin with. So like, and you're in there. Some of them are like over a mile long, so you're in there for like a mile. And then when you come out, you're like, in fucking direct sunlight.
You can't see shit.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, dude, it takes your eyes a second to adjust. That's why, you get them bright cars, like, hitting you with those headlights. You gotta, like, blink a couple times and, like, look, you gotta, like, look at, like, the corner of your eye. You have to, like, look away from directly where you want to see so, like, your peripheral vision can, like, pick it up because you can't look straight at it because it just fucks you up.
Dude, I always just look high and I, like, squint my eyes because I'm so scared that something's gonna come out and, like, dude, there's, like, a straight 2 seconds, like, a few milliseconds where just, like, you can't see. And like anything could happen.
Yeah, what if a deer jumps out right there and you don't react to it? You're smacking that thing head on.
Literally. And I mean, yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Ban LED lights 2021.
Ban LED lights 2021.
whoever idea it was is fucking stupid. I mean, they might help in some ways, but
Yeah, they helped the person who's driving. You didn't help anybody
Yeah.
else on the fucking street.
Why do you need to see that well? Why do you need to be able to see like a quarter mile down the road? Whatever happened to like a range of feet? Nah, bro, you can see for like a quarter mile with them things. They're so clear. Like those the beams too. What'd you call them? What was the name for it?
the bar.
The bars, like
Of
bar
their
lights.
lights.
Those things should not be allowed. You should not be able to have those on.
And they never go off, bro.
No.
Like at night, like they don't turn off when you're driving
Yeah,
past
no.
someone. They're just straight fucking like
Yeah.
burning.
You shouldn't be able. You shouldn't be allowed to drive down the road at night with those on. Like you should be able to have them in case like you take it off road or like something like that. But there's literally no reason to drive down the road and have an extra just LED spread just like blasting people in the face.
Absolutely no fucking point to it. Because like there's two headlights out front, bro. Like
I know you got everybody's got an equal amount of headlights. Let's keep it that way.
oh my god. Well,
we made it.
Episode 51. Next week is our 1 year Bob
Anniversary.
Johnson.
oh my god. What
It's
are we gonna
technically
do?
we said though it's technically not a year like to the date, but it's a year of episodes, right?
Yeah, it's a year of episodes.
Okay, it's a year of episodes, not a year to the date because we had
Because
a couple.
we had one episode that was the part. What was it? Fucking Almost Dark.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
Almost
sure
Dark, and then I think we skipped one in between the season, like the one season.
Yeah, we did.
We skipped
So it was like 2 weeks off.
Yeah,
Technically,
yeah.
I think we're pretty close to our actual 1 year. Because I
Let's
think it
go.
was like the 26th or something, 25th or 26th. So
We'll have
like
to find out.
tomorrow.
Crazy. Well, boys,
That's
we're gonna
right.
have to fucking plan some fucking hot fucking shits.
Yeah,
for
we're gonna have
this
to get
next
some
52
hot
banger.
Toppy Johns going.
True though.
Maybe even a conchi, a guest conchi.
Ooh,
It's
I would
up
like
to you
that.
boys. I don't know.
I would love that. If you got anybody, bring them on.
I don't really got nobody, but I mean, we could figure it out.
True.
Let's try to
True,
get
true,
the whole OFKC on.
Can
the
you
podcast.
imagine?
Bro, we could try to get Justin.
True though.
Let's do it.
Justin would be. I mean, he. Would
Yeah,
be
we had
fucking, that'd be
Jackson. We
interesting-
had Jake.
Gotta
What with
get
Derek?
Justin.
I wonder if Derek wants to come on.
If we ever get Derek on the podcast,
It would be a roast. He would leave. Bro, he would cry and leave.
Roast, he says.
Dude, it would literally be a Comedy Central roast of Derek Catalano.
Yo.
we gotta
100%.
trick him. How can we trick Derek to coming on the podcast?
Yo, Derek, you want to get in a Skype call with us and just hang out?
We gotta get.
But you also have to record it.
How could we ever get
And
his
send
audio?
it to us
And then just send it to us.
after you leave because we roasted you.
And then fill out this form that says we're allowed to use your audio. That'd be
We'll
funny.
see what happens.
We're going to figure
We
it out.
shall see what happens.
Either way, we're going to have a good one for you next week, folks. So if you've been with us since
We'll come
day
up with
one,
something special.
no matter how long you've been with us, if you're still here with us, especially here right now, we appreciate you. And
We love you. Lori
We love
Becker,
you.
especially.
Laura Becker. Shout out, Senora.
Shout out, Senora.
Well, we will see you next week. It's been a good one.
It's been real.
Peace out.
Signing off.
Everywhere around the world. Farewell.